Why in the world is someone with 65 chickens gonna incubate more eggs? Jiggle room. Greg is a little stinker.
Has a big old baby belly.
Hey y'all, Amy here. Welcome back to the farm. Today I am in our back shed because y'all, I'm going to be getting some eggs set up in an incubator. If you saw my last video, you're probably wondering why in the world is someone with 65 chickens gonna incubate more eggs? Well, I'll tell you why. But first, let's get the incubator set up. And Brian's in here too. Can you say hi?
Hi.
He said hi. Here, let me back up. And tell people what you're doing.
I'm trying to set up game cams.
Show them what a game cam is. Do y'all know what a game cam is? It's a camera that you put up in the woods that takes pictures of stuff when it's like motion censored in front of it, so they can see what kind of deer and stuff are out there. For those of you who don't know. All right, so okay. This is an incubator. This is my own incubator. I asked to borrow my friend Miriam's, and instead of letting me borrow one of hers, she sent me one to have for myself. Thank you very much, Miriam. And we are gonna incubate some eggs. Okay. All right, brand new. This is the kind that I have borrowed from her before and used. And if you're going to be interested in using this or wanting one of these, I'm going to put what's it called? I'm going to put it in my Amazon store. There's a link down below in the description to my Amazon store where I put things that I use regularly. And if you're interested, you can go to the store. You can shop the store for all the stuff that I buy off Amazon. And I'm going to put this in it if you're interested in one. So the reason that I'm going to incubate some eggs is because I want to. That's why. And so I've got a variety of chickens, as you know, and there are some of these little eggs. I found a nest where Pumpernickel has been laying her eggs, and she is, I'll put a picture of her up here. She's a little frizzle naked neck bantam chicken, and I think it would be really cute to have some chickens like that. Plus I was just thinking I'd just put like a random assortment of like barnyard chicken eggs, and for the fun of hatching them out, and then I will sell them afterwards. Will I keep one or two? I might. Depends on what Pumpernickel's little babies look like. But anyway, that's what we're doing. We're gonna set this up and we're gonna hatch out some chicks. Oh, that was kind of loud. Right. So this is what it looks like. Off. This is the little tray. It's gonna automatically turn the eggs for me. So you just set it and you're done. All right. And it's got this to add water to it if you need to. I live in a really high humidity area, so I'm not going to be adding water to my incubator, but if you don't and you need to, there's that. These are going to be the little bars that separate the eggs. And plug it in. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're going to pick out which eggs. I'm not gonna do this whole basket, y'all. This whole basket wouldn't even fit in there anyway. But I'm gonna figure out which ones I want to use. Okay, now I know I want the pumpernickel eggs. So I'm gonna put a couple of these in here. I think I have 3 of them. I'm not positive. That's just a feather. You know, make sure they're not cracked. Okay, but these smaller ones, where'd it go? Were the ones from her. Okay, and then I'm gonna do some black copper marrons. The rooster's not black copper marron. I have an Easter egger rooster and salmon Faverol rooster, and those are the 2 really that would be over my black copper marron hens. Every time I've ever done any eggs from black copper marrons, they always turn out to be roosters. But we're gonna do some anyway and see what happens. 3 of those. And then I have some of my Brahma. This is my dark Brahma. I have a couple of dark Brahmas. So I'm gonna do their eggs. One has a Easter egger rooster that's with her. And then the other one is just whichever happens to be around. Some roosters have their hens that are with them all the time that they run off the other roosters. So I know who they're with. And some I don't know because some don't have specific roosters. All right, this is an olive egger, not an olive egger, an olive egg that comes from crossing a turkin or a naked neck with an Easter egger. And so her egg, which she's that cross, is also crossed with another rooster. I believe it's my Turkin Polish frizzle. Yeah, a Turkin Polish frizzle. So who knows what's gonna come out of that. And I have a couple of green eggs from my Easter eggers I'm gonna put in here. And then I have some that I don't know. They're just random brown eggs. I don't know who they come from. So we're just gonna stick those in there and see what we get. Let's see, what else? I don't wanna do too many of the small ones because I'd rather have, if I'm keeping any of them, I'd rather them be like the large eggs. I'll put another one. Just because. And then, should I do any more? What do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 15 in there. One more, just to see. We'll do one more. Okay, let's see how those fit. All right, so these are the little slots here. So we're gonna put this in here. You want to make sure that it has jiggle room so that it can, like this, it'll turn them as it rolls like this and like this. These are going to be bigger. turn this over actually. We bent a little bit, so let's do it this way. Okay, so we've got them all set in the trays. They're gonna roll like this. Now we're gonna put the cord to the top. That's what it looks like there. Put the cord in back here like so. Okay, we're gonna put it on. Now you wanna make sure this silver thingy here goes in this. I'll show you. This is a crack right here in the plastic. And this goes in the crack. Now this thing is what rotates and moves, which is what slides this tray back and forth to turn the eggs. So we're gonna make sure that it goes in that crack. That the lid is on properly. Okay, there's a little vent hole right here that we're going to open halfway. Okay, so if you have to know like the area you're in, the amount of humidity you have, stuff like that, and your instructions here are going to help you with figuring all that part out. So, hold on. You have all your charts, and it'll tell you what to do. Tells you where, all the stuff is. Got frequently asked questions and things like that to answer your questions. So, I'm gonna plug it in. Put it back here. Okay. And we want to set it. Okay, you can't see what I'm doing, can you? Sorry. We're gonna set it to 37 Celsius, which is 100 Fahrenheit. I believe it's actually, I think it's 37.7. We're gonna do, let's do set. We're gonna do 37.5. Okay, and it's warming up now. Okay, and so I just set it to 37.5 Celsius, which I think in your settings you can figure out a way to change that to Fahrenheit if you need to. But it takes 20 to 21 days to hatch chicken eggs. Now, I have Banny eggs in here, which is a smaller breed, which can hatch sooner. So what you want to do is you have 2 to 3 days before they're scheduled to hatch. They go into what's called lockdown. Now I've made a complete video about from beginning to end, the full 21 days. It was actually 28 days because it was turkey eggs, but it's basically the same process of going through it and then candling the eggs and then when to take it into what's called lockdown. So on day 17, normally you do 18, but on day 17, because I have smaller eggs in here, also I'm going to put this into lockdown, which means I'm going to take the lid off. The little pieces I put between to slide and twist the eggs, I'm going to take those pieces back out so that they don't turn anymore. And then I'm going to put down something on the bottom. You can use like shelf liner or something like that so that when the eggs do hatch, it's not slick, because a chick can get splay leg. I always call it a spraddle-legged, but the correct term is splay leg, and it's just like splays their legs and they won't develop properly and they can't walk. So you take out the dividers, you put down a liner under the eggs, and then you close it back up. You do that as quick as possible, and then you leave it, and then the babies will hatch when they're supposed to hatch. Now you want to make sure that you continue to candle them closer, because you don't want to have a rotten egg in here that could then explode on everything else. That would be just nasty. So at day 5 to 7, you can candle your eggs, see if you have development happening, any veining, any little like floaters in there to indicate that the egg is starting to develop. And then of course candling them as you go, but once they go into lockdown, you don't want to open it again. You don't want to candle them. So from day 17 until they hatch, this will not be opened and I will not be candling. But up until then, every now and then, like you don't want to do it multiple times a day, of course. You want to keep them, contained in their heat. But every other day, you want to candle your eggs, no big deal. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to hatch us some little chickies. Yay! And I'm going to bring you out with me, of course, and show you as we go. It's so exciting. Little baby chickies. Alright y'all, I had to put on a thicker jacket because I have a tank top on and it's getting cold. Okay, and yes, it's in the 60s. I understand that for a lot of you, that's not cold. But, hold on. First of all, while I'm talking to you. That's a lot of chickens. That's a lot of chickens. Anyway, yes, it's cold to me, okay? It's cold to me. So, I'm gonna do chores. And I'm gonna be a little bit chilly, but that's okay. By the way, those 2 guineas, I don't know if they had names or not, but I decided that while they're here, I'm going to call them Greg and Gloria. Greg and Gloria, the guineas. And Greg is a little stinker. He likes to attack the cats. But that's okay, they don't care. Okay. Oh, look. Hi, Malik. He's in the cow house. Hi, Malik. He's your baby. He's your sweet boy. All right. I already got the sun's gonna be in your eyes in a minute. Hang on. We're backing through here. Excuse me, pig. Excuse me, pig. You brighten my eyes. I'm slinging y'all all around. I'm sorry. I already tied the goats out here because after I put the chickens up, as many as I could get put up, there we go. Jenny decided that chasing some of the goats around, but she was feeling all frisky, and just feeding the pig. She was feeling all frisky, and so she was running a couple of the girls around. And so I was like, okay, I'll tie you up while I go get the feed. So I tied her up, and then Annabelle was being frisky, and then Daphne was being frisky, and Sarah Jane was being frisky, and everybody was just butting everybody else. I was like, you're all getting tied. So they just all got tied up while I gathered all the feed and stuff. Now, what I'm gonna do, this one is eating. See that chicken right there? Okay, I'm gonna catch that chicken because the chickens were all roosting inside. Close them up inside to roost. Well, it's been like a week now that I was not closing the chickens up at night just because there's so many now. And I'm like, well, first thing in the morning, they get up at like 5 a.m. I would like them to be able to come out instead of having to stay so many in there. Just put them in there while they're sleeping is fine, but I don't want to have to come out at 5 a.m. to let them out and open the big gate so they're not, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I started leaving the gate open, and then they all started roosting up on top of this barn here and pooping on my goats. Now my goats have chicken poop on their back, and I'm not okay with that. So I put all of them away. Did you see me in there? I was getting them, trying to put most of them away, and I gotta get this little girl out here. Okay, so let's see if we can catch this one. This is my dark Brahma. She's not gonna be easy to catch. She's a little bit wild. Nope, let him in. Whoop. I got her. Sorry, it was out of frame, wasn't it? There she is. This is either sweet pea or what was the other one? The sweet pea and sugar plum. That was the names. There's two dark Brahmas, sweet pea and sugar plum, and they both look exactly the same, so I'm not sure which one this is, but it's one of them. Okay. She's gonna go over here in this pen. Hold on, goddess. Hold on. Oh, Mary Poppins. How are you out, Mary Poppins? Hold on. Go in there. You have another one out. Okay. I missed this one too. This is Mary Poppins. Look, pick your head up, Mary. Pick your head up, Poppins. You see her? All right. Feed the goats. Alright, so I feed them all the one scoop, and then I have extra feed, and then I just go back and give them some handfuls just to give them a little extra just because. Okay, now while they're eating, I'm gonna walk you along the line and I'm gonna show you which ones have pregnant bellies, just because I want to. So Nanny McPhee has a pregnant belly, and Molly has a pregnant belly. Did you see it? These are just babies. And Ginger Lee has a baby belly, and Diamond has a baby belly, and Jenny, can I see your baby belly? Can I see your baby belly? There it is, has a baby belly. And Sarah Jane has a baby belly, and Annabelle has a baby belly. And Willow has a big old baby belly. And looky here. My goodness, Carmela has a big old baby belly. And Daphne has a baby belly. That's a lot of baby bellies. That's a lot of babies. That's a lot of babies. Willow. 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 Your food on your face. Your food on your face. It's my Willow. Yes. She has a big old belly. And so, if you don't, look out there. It's Daniel. He's loving these cooler nights. He's feeling so frisky. Goats carry the babies on the right side. It's lunch on the left, Rugrats on the right. And so, this side right here, that's the big baby side. That's her big baby side. Last time she had 3. I kind of hope she has 3 again. That would be adorable. It'd be adorable. Okay. You hang out here with them while I go let the goats go. Okay, Blossom's gonna hang out with y'all while I go let all the goats go. You watch them. I'll be right back. Don't lick it, Blossom. Don't lick it. Blossom. Blossom. Hey, don't lick it. Don't lick it. Blossom. Hey. Don't lick it. Oh, man. Okay. Don't lick it. Now it won't go back into focus. Alright, y'all. Well, I guess you can't hang out with Blossom by yourselves because she's not obeying the rules right now. She's worse than a goat. Okay, so you have to wait on this side. Let the goats go. Put you on the other side of the fence. I'm sure they'll come say hi. Hang on. Okay. Thank you. right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Until next time, keep on the sunny side.